Hello, welcome to part 3. That says part 4, I know, but it's actually part 3 of geometric applications. This is vertical angles. If you've never seen vertical angles before, one thing we need to look at is all the stuff that comes with vertical angles. So, first of all, vertical angles, let's get some information down, are congruent. So that means that they're equal. So I have vertical angles, they're going to be the same measure. Then, I also need to know that they are diagonal to each other. One thing I also need to remember is what a supplementary angle is, because we'll be using those. And supplementary angles equal 180 degrees, and they are straight angles, what we call straight angles. So they make straight lines. Okay, let's look at this beast. It says find the value of x and z. Alright, so vertical angles are congruent to each other. So what's really important is to identify the set of vertical angles that we have here. And the only set we have are z and 119. I'm going to put arcs, and I'm going to mark those as congruent with two hash marks. The next thing I need to find is, do I have any supplementary angles? And I do indeed. This whole angle right here, 119 and 13x minus 4, is supplementary, so this angle actually equals 180 degrees. All of these are important facts. So it says find the value of z. Well, since z is vertical to 119, z equals 119. We're done. That was so easy. It's that easy, gang. If they're equal to each other, just make them equal. Next, I need to find the next thing I need to find though is I need to find the value of x. And to find the value of x, I need to use the fact that 119 and 13x minus 4 equal 180 degrees. So these two values are added together. So we have 119 plus 13x minus 4 equals 180 degrees. And now I'm just going to solve for x. 119 minus 4 is 115 plus 13x equals 180. I'm going to subtract 115 from both sides. So I get 13x equals 65. Divide by 13. And x equals 5. Alright, let's go look at one more example and then I'll set you free. Okay, I want to look at letter B because letter B is a little different than the example that we practiced earlier. The first thing we're going to do is find our vertical angles. And so 74 and 88x minus 6 are my vertical angles. So these ones are congruent. And then I also want to identify what my supplementary angle is. And the main supplementary angle I want to focus on is 74 and z. So these go together to make 180 degrees. Okay, so let's use those facts to solve for these variables. I know that vertical angles equal each other, so I can say 74 equals 8x minus 6. And now I can solve for x. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. 8x equals 80. Divide by 8 on both sides. And x equals 10. So I found x. It was super easy. Sometimes finding your x's is not super easy, which is always cool because no one likes being around their x's. Let's find letter z. 74. And then 74 plus z gives me 180. So I'm going to just write 74 plus z equals 180 degrees. And now I solve for z. Subtract 74 from each side. Minus 74. Boom, boom. Z equals 106. 106 degrees. Alright, so there's Z and X. Just remember to identify your vertical and your supplementary angles, and everything is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you're really adventurous, feeling a little crazy, go ahead and try A and C. C sets up really similar to B, and A is like example 1. Good luck.